channel. I am here. Jeez, this is a terrible start already. I am your host, BVTV. We're back with another UFC 5 Universe Mode episode, Fight Night 64, a huge fight card. So let's get straight into it. We're going to be in Las Vegas for this, as ranked number 5, Andrei Arlovski returns to take on ranked number 1, Dan Severn. This is a pretty big fight night. I'm looking forward to it. I know next week we're going to have a massive fight night coming up. It's pretty huge. We've got about 4 to 5 ranked fights, and none bigger than what's going to happen in the lightweight division, as Antonio Russo makes his return to the Octagon to take on his bitter rival Mateusz Gamrot on Fight Night. It's going to be a big fight there, so I'm really looking forward to that. But speaking of what we got here, folks, Ronda Marcos in the red, Carla Esparza in the blue. What is with this licensing stuff? My Word document's like acting funky today. But Ronda Marcos comes in at an 8-11 record. Carla Esparza, who's in the blue, comes in at 7-9. Who is going to win this fight? We've got 11 fights on this card. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm a little bit under the weather right now. I won't deny. My stomach's kind of killing me. I feel like I have to get it pumped or flushed. It's dreadful. Hey, what's up, Tyler, man? How's it going? How are you, bro? How's everything? So make sure y'all can hear me, right? Okay, y'all can hear me. I just want to make sure. I was like, wait, if you guys can, it's not good. It's over? What? What just happened? What did she... Oh, that was a shot right to the back of the skull. You can kill someone like that. Is that a legal blow? They're saying Carla Esparza won. They're not even showing she went brain. No, for real. Like, they're not even showing. I've never seen it before. They're not even showing the... They didn't raise her hand. That means there's some serious damage done there to Carla Marcos. They don't even show that. Wow. I don't even think that should be a legal shot, because her whole body went like that. Normally we see the knockouts like that, but her whole body went limp. Like, that's really concerning. The Tyler Phil, she really just stopped functioning. Like, normally we see a knockout, you can tell it's a knockout, but that right there, that was concerning. I couldn't tell if that was a knockout or if she got hit in the back of the head. George, you can kill someone like that. What's the record? Oh, so the record right now for Ronda Marcos, who just won, is going to be 9-11. Carla Esparza 7-10. It's over. Holy hell. Renan Barao, we just started this fight. Renan Barao is now 3-5 in the UFC, puts Rob Rogers to 7-9. What just happened? Oh, the knee to the skull. Oh, that's unfortunate. And Rob Rogers just made his return after being away from the UFC for so many months. Oh, that's not how you want to come back to the UFC. Renan Barao welcomed Rob Rogers right back. Quick KO. No, that was nuts. But then again, how many people are going to really be able to get back up from a knee to the face? Like, especially in that motion, all you're getting is... That's it. Goodness gracious. Two quick knockouts to kick this show off. Like, I guess. Welcome back, knockout. No, for real, really. Welcome. Did he even last a minute? Was that even a minute? I feel like I didn't even get to finish. Okay. Are we going to have time to even say anything? Is the real question. All right, Bobby Green, everybody in the blue. Bobby Green, 3-7. BJ Penn in the white, 3-6. These two guys are some really epic lightweights. Unfortunately, in our series, they haven't really been able to find the winning way. Oh, damn. It wasn't a minute. Oh, Jesus. Poor Rob Rogers. I was so happy to bring him back to the UFC, and he just got absolutely obliterated. Yes, BJ Penn. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like we haven't seen BJ Penn. Oh, that was a nice hook. He caught him. That was an excellent hook, and it actually dropped Bobby Green momentarily. That was very smooth, very slick. Oh, damn! How is he still? He's wobbling. So, you know, when it comes to a fight like this fight's either going a full 3 rounds, or this one won't pass the first. I remember watching when I was little. Now, BJ Penn, man, he used to really tear people up. That's when people really underestimated BJ Penn throughout his career. A very underrated fighter who never really, I felt like, got the proper respect. Like, BJ Penn was an absolute dog. Damn!
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good.
I feel like maybe it's because I picked a whole bunch of boxers on this show. Maybe that's why these fights are getting kind of... Oh! Nice trip. Let's see. That's funny. I still haven't updated the records for the last 2 fights. I feel like if I turn away really quickly, we're not going to be here. That was nice, though. You said I like... Oh! Bob Green goes down! So this is not where Bobby Green wants to do with BJ Penn. If I'm Bobby Green, keep this fight on the stand. If you really cannot afford, I'll give them roses right about now. You better do it. BJ Penn victorious here tonight. Welcome back, BJ Penn, a man who's been on layoff for a couple months as well, gets a big knockout victory here tonight on Fight Night. Oh, Green is out. He's hurt. He's hurt really badly over there.
For our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game. And once he got to the top,
BJ, are they skipping the like raising the hands now? Are these knockouts getting that bad where these guys aren't even getting up to their feet? What's BJ's record? Yeah, BJ Penn's record right now is 4-6. Bobby Green's, unfortunately, 3-8. That's the name of the fight game. We're going to the next fight we got for you in this stream. As we're just flying through this. So far, no fight has went past the first round, let alone 4 full minutes. Next up, folks, we're going to the women's bantamweight division as the 5-13 Amanda Nunes takes on the 9-11 Miesha Tate.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fight. Alright, so while that happens, let's go to Bobby Green. Poor Bobby. I was kind of rooting for him, but it's kind of hard when you got 2 really good fighters like that. Miesha Tate trying to, bounce back here. 2 straight losses, trying to, find the winning ways. Amanda Nunes trying to keep her winning ways going. She's had a horrible UFC career since we started this series, trying to bounce back. Well, just might be it. They said waiting for them to make it to 3 rounds. Now, I told you that fight was going to end either in round number 1 or was going to full 3, and they did not want to go to a full 3. Oh, by the way, though, for my college football fans, and for you, actually, Tyler, too. So I was able to make your halfback, and I was able to make your brother as... I couldn't make him the middle linebacker. Like, the only good player on UMass was a 91 middle linebacker, so I didn't feel like robbing you guys of the 91, so I just made your little brother the left outside linebacker, made him a 99. Same thing with your halfback, made him a 99 as well, and put you guys as freshmen, so that way, they have the chance to kind of build their program.
Smart adjustment. Yep.
Yeah. So there's that there. But for college football, we do have an episode coming out. Eastern Carolina taking on North Carolina. And what was absolutely one of the worst games I've ever played. One of the worst games I've ever played, just because I had everything that could go wrong for ECU went wrong, and that game was just absolutely hysterical. And what a game! That game was awesome. It was terrible. I've never used a 3-4 defense in my life, and I finally had to learn how to do it, and it was rough. it was really rough. I felt like I had a blockade on me every time I was on offense. But you know what they say, defense wins championships. Oh, no, sorry, I had to make you guys a 99 because the Minutemen are so terrible. They need all the help they can get. I might make the UMass, like, Minutemen, like a... like my subscribers team, so they can help that poor team out. Okay, oh, nice elbow.
Well, they don't let you
At least you're not
but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
Despian.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Oh, nice double there.
I have no idea who that is. Hey, this fight actually might be going past the first round. This would be a miracle.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
So this fight actually goes past the first. This is like mind-blowing. It's a reality.
Pressure from the top by Tate.
Finally, we've had a fight that goes past route number 1. It only took 4. It only took 4 to get there. I remember when you played Pokemon.
All right, here we go with round 2.
Oh, Espeon. Oh, yeah, Espeon. I don't want to think about that. You know what's funny? Because the game that I was playing, that was the modded version of the game. Like, the base game is so much easier. I would like to do a series on it. I just don't have the time to use my Wii, to then hook up the Wii, to then, you know, do all this extra stuff. But, like, when I tell you I like doing that, and I made a huge mistake in it too, because I forgot to catch one of the legendary Pokemon like an idiot. But then again, the gym fight where you see him at is just incredibly difficult, and it's not fair, like, at all. Because none of your Pokemon are leveled, and none of your Pokemon are able to be, like, purified at that time, so... Not to mention all of them have Earthquake. Not a fun move. Hate it. But Umbreon was the real MVP in that series, the time I did it. Much respect to Umbreon. I should probably update these records, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how long this fight's gonna last, and I'm gonna take advantage of that. Oh. So in the lightweight division. But I do think that your UMass team did lose in that episode. Oh damn! I know who's the worst. Oh my.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side. But
well, who would be the worst then? Let's see, where is Bobby Green? 8. DJ Penn. Although I will say to everyone who actually like voted on the thing, thank you. Like, I really appreciate that. I wasn't expecting 16 votes for the fight card, so that means a lot to me. So thank you guys, the 16 of you who, you know, contributed to the poll. And I definitely gonna have some trivia coming out soon, just on our UFC series, just to kind of like mess with people. Just have fun with it. Perfect 10. Perfect 10, perfect 10, perfect 10.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now.
Huh?
Look for her big ground and pound.
Wait, Pokemon-wise, or are we talking about anything?
Nice setup for the submission here.
What a transition.
Oh, also, for my SmackDown vs. Raw fans, Living Dangerously pay-per-view comes out on Thursday. Hopefully you're excited for that. I know I am. Living Dangerously comes out, and when I tell you, it is one of the best match cards per... Oh, thank you, I appreciate that, thank you. If you think this one's good, definitely next week's is going to be really, really good. I am going to apologize because during the week of Christmas, I'm only going to have pre-recorded content. My partner is coming down for the holidays, so I definitely want to put an emphasis on spending quality time on the holidays with my partner, and... so I'll be doing a pre-recorded content again, which means for the second pay-per-view in a row, I'll be doing a recorded version. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! It's over. How the hell is she still in this thing?
Nice transition.
I don't even know how she's functioning. Miesha Tate was seeing the heavens. It's over. It's over. Jesus Lord, it's over. And I only got to update 2 fighters. Alright. Another brain cam. No, literally, like, the body just folded. Folded.
That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it.
Whew. Oh my God, Miesha Tate's face, Jesus. And congrats to Amanda Nunes. She is now 6-13 in the UFC. She puts Miesha Tate to 9-12. So what I'm thinking about doing with some of the divisions is because, like, I'm realizing even if I create, you know, a bunch of female fighters, kind of, you know, build up the gaps and stuff, maybe I'm better off combining all 3 female divisions and, you know, just having a much more in-depth women's division with a bunch of, you know, skilled fighters. I'm thinking that might be the best thing to do. I'm still, you know, debating that. I kind of have to see how, you know, weight differential plays out, skill plays out, things like that. So, you know, I may toy with it, toy with the idea. I may not, and I may just, you know, say, screw it, we'll just build X amount of fighters. You know, the flyweights are a division that definitely needs work. Same thing with my bantamweights. So it's, you know, it's going to be interesting. That's great. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but I also got to make sure, like, it's fair, because, you know, sometimes that's not always the greatest, you know, decision. So it really just depends on what how the weight differential plays into the factors. Nice takedown. Oh wait, Joseph Benavidez comes in at 8-10. John Dodson 13-14.
That confidence came from the practice room. But once again, it's one thing to
let me actually make sure I get over here. Did the lightweights, did the men's bantamweight. Let's do the women's bantamweights now. Oh, Jesus. Men's bantamweights, where's Amanda Nunes? 6-13. So, but I do appreciate you guys kind of enjoying the content. I was very surprised when I seen the views for last week. I was shocked. I mean, was it 225 for last week? And UFC had some good views. You know, SmackDown vs. Raw had some amazing views. So I'm just very appreciative and very grateful for you guys. Like, it does mean a lot, because, you know, there are a lot of times where I do kind of lose confidence in making content, and sometimes it's just great to see you know, progress. So, and so you guys are, you know, enjoying the content too. And I kind of want to do more content. I just wish I had more time. You know, as the holidays roll around and, you know, work gives me a little bit more time, I'll be able to start doing, you know, the video packages I want to do and things of that nature. So I'm looking forward to it. Like, you know, I think there's a lot of different things. I kind of want to reintroduce Dead by Daylight to this channel, just because, like, I have fun with it. I'd like to show you guys some of the games I play on my off time. So there's a lot of different possibilities I'd like to take this channel. I mean, obviously we're going to have a primary focus on sports still, but I'd like to dip into the horror realm a little bit and things of that nature. So, yeah, I mean,
20 seconds left.
Thank you.
Nice transition there and showing off the fight IQ.
Okay, so honestly, I'm surprised we're seeing a fight that's going past the first round, because, like, truth be told, the only fight we had to go that far was Amanda Nunes and Miesha Tate. Now this one's going to the second one. This is good. I was getting really concerned. Like, fights were just done. I was like, damn. 9-12. So I got lazy. I didn't feel like putting on a shirt today, so I put on a robe. Women's fight hasn't gone yet, and then women's strawweights.
He puts
Sparza
Sean Shelby on notice. He
7-10.
puts the fans on notice. Everybody's excited about him because they know we have an exciting knockout
Where
finisher
is
right in the
Rommel?
midst of our
10-11.
presence.
Perfect. All right, cool. I'm up to date. Are you gonna watch the Royal Rumble? Royal Rumble is Saturday, right? Not this Saturday, but I know I'll be at work, but I definitely want to do like a watch along. So if I can definitely find a way to do that, I'd like to. It just sucks like on Saturdays I'm always at work in the afternoon. Oh, John Dodson is piecing down Joseph Benavidez. But I would like to watch the Rumble for sure. I think for now it's going to be on Saturday, which I think is awesome, honestly. Like, if I would like to see if I could switch shifts that day to see if anyone wants my my 3 to 11.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious.
But I got to see when they, like, what's the date for Royal Rumbles. I got to be like, hey, can I get this date? Like, can I switch the shift with somebody?
And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh, he Superman punched him in the air. John the Magician Dodson making magic here tonight with a one more time. Check this out. Both guys kind of go in the air, but John Dodson, boo. Oh, wait, no, never mind. No, he did. They both went for the Superman punch. Look at this. This is like out of a movie. Someone screenshot this. Wow, the Superman punch. Congrats to John Dodson. Well freaking done. John Dodson now 14-14 in the UFC. Joseph Benavidez 8-11. I missed it being on a Saturday. Oh, on a Sunday. I'm not too keen on pay-per-views being on Sunday. It's like the one reason why I like the UFC. It's always on a Saturday. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I have something to look forward to. Next up, folks, we're heading to the middleweight division as we'll see the 4-5 Jacare Souza take on the 5-6 Robert Whittaker. Here we go. But so far, knockout of the night is definitely going to John Dodson. I mean, out of all the knockouts, John Dodson has had the best one so far, at least. I should make sure I update that. Middleweight. Let's move.
His defense held up. He knew that he had.
That was smooth. Oh. Oh my gosh. Jacare Souza is getting absolutely rocked by Robert Whittaker. Be a nice triangle if you get the arm triangle. Saturday, January 27th. That's pretty smooth.
Elbow landed there by Robert Whittaker.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Honestly, if it's the 27th, that's perfect. I was really hoping that they'd have it, earlier, but I can see why they, want it kind of late. Oh, this is not good for Robert Whittaker. Jacare Souza is tearing apart Robert Whittaker. Jacare Souza just put Robert Whittaker to sleep. It was a wild barrage that Robert Whittaker had no answer for. I'm just trying to scramble up to their records. That is wild. Robert Whittaker 5-7. Jacare Souza 5-5. He's back to being 500. That's right, you heard me right. Back to being 500. Next up, folks, we're going to the featherweight division as the 7-9 Dustin Poirier takes on the 3-4 Calvin Kattar. Happens in the fight division, happens right here, right now. Let's get it going. Fight!
Dustin Poirier can get his striking going. Game plan-wise, that was certainly the focus coming in. Not to say that he can't hang in the wrestling or grappling worlds, but the focus for Dustin Poirier
Nice uppercut.
as he told us in the fighter meeting, get those hands going early enough. Good combination there from Dustin Poirier. His boxing has really gone to the next level. Getting a lot of good training down there at American Top Team. He's off to a pretty good start here tonight, DC. Oh, big knee
Nice knee to the body.
All right, so Dustin Poirier getting off to a pretty good start tonight, and all driven by that straight left hand.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, Dustin Poirier is a right-handed guy.
So I expect Calvin Kattar to bring the pressure. I expect Dustin Poirier to... Oh, never mind. Does it well kickbox kind of well. And that was my two predictions, I think, for both these fighters. Kattar's got to bring the pressure, got to bring the volume. And... Oh, my goodness. And Dustin Poirier's got to kickbox really well. He's got to keep distance. Oh, you know, listen, they're throwing a lot of shots, but they're not really necessarily landing all of them either. Oh. Oh, there we go. Finally, the chins are starting to shatter a little bit. Starting to weaken. These guys are really trying to throw bombs.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight.
Well, Calvin Kattar's got him wobbled. Someone's ever said robbled before? That'd be terrible. Honestly, just kind of looking at this too, it's this fight right here. I thought was gonna be like the people's main event because these two guys always put on a show, always have, and I expected this one to be no different, especially on the stand up. Like, yes, Dustin Poirier can wrestle, but
Now he's going full mount. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, nice guillotine here from Dustin Poirier. Yeah, Calvin Kattar's not really the best wrestler in the world. Oh, he escaped. Okay. Yeah, so when it comes to wrestling, I'm definitely taking Dustin Poirier over Calvin Kattar any day of the week. Calvin Kattar's a great stand-up guy. Wrestling-wise, kind of weak in my opinion. We're going to round number 2. Fight. Oh, nice. He checked the leg kick. So, but I think in round number 1, I want to give it to Calvin Kattar. 10-9 just because of the knockdown. Nice shot, too. But this is the problem. Dustin Poirier cannot allow Calvin Kattar to feel confident. Cannot allow Calvin Kattar to kind of push the tempo, push the pressure on him. He can't allow that. He can't. Oh. Calvin Kattar could be in a world of trouble. You heard Dean tell him fight back. I was going to stop it. Kattar's got a bloody nose too. He's pretty badly been busted wide open.
Poirier gets back up.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Kattar's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Kattar's got a lot of bruises. What are you talking about? Oh, Jesus. Kattar's got to be very careful. Now Dustin Poirier's feeling confident. Starting to push that up. We need that mat to be cleaned up. Honestly, there's... this could be it. This could be it if he can get him. Oh, Calvin Kattar was smart. He knew he was about to be finished. Like honestly, you would. I think what they do is they put like that. They like spray some type of sterilizer to kind of like get rid of all the germs and stuff from like the blood. I think that's what they do. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
That was landed clean.
Huge left. 90 seconds to go in the round. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both
these guys have been tearing. Oh my God! He just sent him kind of flying. There was a lot of. Oh yeah, there was. Oh yeah.
Back to the feet.
Trust me, I think you were there for the tournaments, and you've seen how just his whole body just shut down. His whole body shut down. It's over. It's over. Stop the fight. Dustin Poirier defeats Calvin Kattar by knockout here tonight at the almost their last 30 seconds of round number 2.
The bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight. And
Goodness gracious. Dustin Poirier 8-9, Calvin Kattar 3-5. Yeah, I said like the heavyweight tournaments had way too much blood on that thing. I think most of the octagon was covered with blood. Next up is going to be in the women's flyweight division as the 1-1 Erin Blanchfield takes on the 4-4 Jennifer Maia. This fight happens right here, right now. Fight! Women's flyweight division. It was a bloodbath. No, it really was, and that's the wicked thing about it. Like it was nasty. It was rough. It was not an easy. That was the equivalent to blood sport. Let's see. So let's make sure we update Dustin Poirier and this guy's record.
both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
On point with that jab today.
There's Calvin Kattar at 35. Big Dustin Poirier 8-9. So I feel like the new way we're doing pay-per-views, it's very weird for me because I'm so used to always having fighters for each division and having it to where we've got to see, them kind of earn it. It's weird. It's definitely a weird feeling, and I'm still getting used to not having as many championship fights on pay-per-views, but I feel like we've done a pretty good job so far, kind of incorporating that. And I feel like the fights we have had on the pay-per-views ranked-wise have been pretty good as well. So maybe there's that. Maybe that's like a good saving grace. I just can't wait for next week's Fight Night Live. I mean, that's going to be such a huge fight night. So many ranked fights, and I mean, Mateusz Gamrot returning from, after that title loss last month to Paul Felder. He's coming back to the octagon to face bitter rival Antonio Russo. We've got a welterweight ranked fight, which is going to be great. And then you also have a men's flyweight ranked fight, and then a women's strawweight division ranked fights. We got a lot of big time fights coming up, and the pay-per-view is going to be pretty huge too. So, also, congrats to Paul Felder. I feel like I have not said that since he's won the belt at the last pay-per-view, but congrats to Paul Felder. Like, much respect to Paul, because he did that thing. He really did. So, much respect, Paul. He made history as the lowest ranked fighter to ever challenge for a title and win it.
Oh man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great.
It's more of a wrestling battle. I kind of had pictured that going into this, especially with Jennifer Maia there. If she gets it over, this is where it's going to be. Oh. She'll go for the armbar. Oh, she would have probably had it too.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of
The lowest, yep.
round.
Yeah, he was the lowest ranked. I think he was ranked number 10.
We talked about her power off the top of the show.
The slowest ranked fighter? I wouldn't know, honestly. I feel like everyone's been pretty fast-paced and moving. It's the fight game. That's a whole different... like, if this was football, I think that actually would be a lot easier. A nice takedown. Okay. I feel like Jennifer Maia is taking Erin Blanchfield down just a bit too easily for me.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Blades versus Almeida, Ty versus Tabira, and Suarez versus Lemos all made official. Oh, that's awesome. And what's up, O'Reilly, man? Nice to see you again. How's everything? Honestly, I feel like I'm more so interested in the Blades versus Almeida fight, just because there's a lot of hype surrounding the kid, and I think Curtis Blades is an actual test for him. So I'm intrigued to see how it's going to work, because Curtis Blades is a problem. I said, but also Curtis Blades doesn't know how to be clutch either. So that's a guy who should have challenged for the title by now and just finds ways to mess up. But I really want to go to the California card in February. Oh my God, the arm. Are those 3 fights on the California card, or is that just like a... Because I haven't been paying attention that much. Like, I've been running my sports podcast on a different channel, and I've been talking football, basketball, some mixed martial arts, some soccer, but I haven't really been able to focus on it, especially because the Emirates or the English FA Cup in England's going on. So I've been kind of focusing on watching soccer more than I have been anything else. Blades versus Almeida aren't. Other two are though. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sucks. Because I'm telling you, Blades versus Almeida is going to be the true test for Almeida. Like, again, yeah, he's going against, what is it, Derek Lewis, I think it was, or whatever. And he made quick work of him, but Derek Lewis is known for not having good wrestling skills. So, I don't know, I think a guy who actually wrestles and knows how to wrestle really well, a guy such as Curtis Blades, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how Almeida kind of handles that, because Curtis Blades would rather wrestle on the ground and just beat you down on the ground than he would, on stand up. So I'm looking forward to that one. Blades versus Almeida is on the same card as O'Malley Cheeto too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, I have no problem with Sean O'Malley. I know people have like a problem with him. I don't know though. Like, I don't care for Marlon Vera, and I don't care for Sean O'Malley. Like, those are two guys I don't, like, actively care to see. These two cards are going to be crazy in 20. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. See, the problem is they're stacking all these two cards. What is UFC 300 going to be like? Because when UFC 200 came out, that was a fire card. When UFC 100 came out, that was a fire card. What is UFC? They have got to be saving some of the best fights for UFC 300. We need to see Michael Chandler return to the octagon. Screw his fight with Conor. It's not going to happen unless Conor gets off of roids. We all know Conor's on roids. I want to see Michael Chandler back. I need Islam Makhachev to be in the card. They need to figure out who else the hell is going to be there. Give me John Jones in there. John Jones, Tom Aspinall, UFC 300. That's what I want. Give me what I want. That's exactly what I want right there. Christmas list check. He's always on roids. No, I would say he's always on roids, but since he's not fighting, he's been on roids for sure. No one gets that big. Like, even him at 155, he wasn't that big, and he's sitting there like a mini Brock Lesnar. Like, yeah, he's on roids.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Isn't won't be at UFC because that's near Ramadan. God darn it, I forgot about Ramadan. It's terrible. Well, if I can't get Islam, I need someone. God damn, what a hell of a head kick. Oh, she might be out. She might actually, it's over. It is over. It is over. Aaron Blanchfield, that roundhouse kick that dropped Jennifer Maia, followed by a barrage of punches. Blanchfield knocks out Maia in round number 3. That is huge. This one, they both went for the kick too. That's wild. Wow. What was that? Islam versus Gaethje isn't interesting, to be honest. I think it is. I mean, obviously Gaethje. Excuse me. Obviously Gaethje's not going to win, but that's somewhat interesting for sure. It's not like the most interesting fight you can make, but it's definitely interesting. Absolutely.
Ready to fight?
Ready to fight. Here we go. Khalil Roundtree 1-1, Jared Cannonier 5-5, Cannonier in the black trunks, Roundtree in the blue trunks, light heavyweight division fight. Here we go. Let's see, let me actually update the women's flyweight division. Oh, there's a nice shots. Up, down goes Cannonier. By the way, Aaron Blanchfield 2-1 now. Jennifer Maia 4-5. Here's how Islam Gaethje and Oliveira won by head kicks in 2023. Damn. I did not know that fact. Oh my god. I said this was a fight I really didn't expect to go past the first round, so this might be a quick fight, not gonna lie to you. Oh, those uppercuts. Khalil Roundtree's got to be careful for them. Uh-oh.
Now he's back up.
Perfect. We updated that. Sorry, I try to make sure I update everything because I always be falling behind on these things. But as I said before, I'll definitely say it again though. Just give a heads up. So the next week we will have another fight night, which is going to be a huge fight night. 5 ranked fights on that card. Pretty huge. Oh, he caught him. That's it. That's it. 50-44 is a crazy scorecard. It's funny because on my podcast, by the way, if you don't know what my podcast, it's called the Spygate Report. For those of you who know Chef, who's been around my gaming channel for a while, me and him have a whole sports podcast. We had a whole debate thing on who would win the main event of Song versus Gutierrez, and I had picked Song Yadong to win either by decision or by knockout, and he had said Chris Gutierrez was going to knock him out within 3 rounds. Obviously I won because Song won, but I know more mixed martial arts knowledge than he does, but you know, he goes for the flashy knockouts, I go for the more technical side of things. And oh, good God, he killed him.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Jesus Lord. I think he broke his face with that shot. He's damn right he is. Oh my Lord. Jared Cannonier 6-5, Khalil Roundtree 1-2. I knew this was gonna be a hell of a fight. I told you folks it was not gonna go past the first round, and my prediction was correct. Good Lord. That was nasty. That was rough. Oh my God. Next up, folks, we're going to be heading to the welterweight division as rank number 9. That's right, the 2-2 Bilal Muhammad takes on the 1-1 Jack Della Maddalena. Maddalena in the black trunks, Muhammad in the green trunks. This should be good.
As such, he has vaulted into the top 5 in the world, and if he can win this fight tonight, Don't look now.
Let's actually
might be challenging for the title later this year.
go over here because I cannot believe I just witnessed one of the nastiest knockouts. There's no way you can't do that. That shot was just, that was rough.
Ground and pound game going here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going
Go to welterweight.
Muhammad's in half guard.
All right, Muhammad and Maddalena.
Fun to watch this dude work on the mat.
Perfect.
Unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Awesome, and we're getting closer and closer to that main event too. The next fight we have will be in the main event as ranked number 5, the 13-10 former heavyweight champion of the world, Andrei Arlovski, takes on ranked number 1, another former heavyweight champion, the 8-2 Dan Severn, in our main event. 5 rounds if need be for that fight. It's a big fight, so definitely looking forward to seeing what that main event provides. He's got the back here. Probably go for a submission. But I also don't want to be in this poor position with Belal Muhammad.
Muhammad's back in full mount.
But also maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow I'll have like a big stream marathon of like DVD or Apex. I don't have much to do tomorrow, so definitely look for that.
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing them away from you,
You're saying about Song versus Chris? Yeah, no, I finished what I was saying there. For the most part, it was mainly just I had pretty much figured that for Gutierrez, Song Yadong was going to be a stylistic matchup because Gutierrez was going to keep. Again with the armbar. No. But for Song, it was going to be about trying to out-wrestle Chris, and for the most part, Song could definitely strike with Chris, but Song has the better wrestling. So, and also Chris Gutierrez makes a lot of mistakes in his fights. He's very reckless, at least in my opinion. So I had pretty much Song winning that one decisively, and I was correct. Oh my God, the arm bar, and Maddalena able to get out of that. Wait, is the fight over? Oh, I think Chris won rounds 2 and 3. I didn't think Chris won a round, to be honest. I didn't have him winning a round at all. And honestly, if this fight would have ended round number 1, if there was a little bit more time, I think Muhammad would have beat Maddalena. Oh, good God! What an uppercut knockout from hell from Belal Muhammad. One more time. This uppercut was vicious. Boom!
Nicely done to finish the fight.
Boom! Look at this. Boom! Good Lord. My God. Belal Muhammad, 3-2 in the UFC. Jack Della Maddalena, 1-2 now. And for Muhammad, he's got to be happy he keeps that ranking because he was about to lose that thing. Now, folks, it's time for the main event. I think JDM will KO Gilbert next year when they fight. Damn. I don't know about that one. Gilbert Burns still got it. I don't know. I'm going to say Gilbert on that one. But, folks, main event time here in the MGM. Arlovski, ranked number 5. Severn, ranked number 1. Both guys want that heavyweight title opportunity. Who's going to get it to face Mike Tyson at UFC? Was it 295, 296 first, I think? So, it's a big-time pay-per-view, big-time opportunity. Who's going to get that shot?
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Severn immediately going to the ground with Arlovski. That's interesting.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Let's see, here we go there, and let's make sure I update the records. Maddalena 1-2. Muhammad 3
All
2.
right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Seem to add more fighters to UFC. Albazi and Zion are not enough. I didn't even know they were added. No one told me anything. Oh, Dan Severn could be finishing this fight early.
We've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got it hurt very bad.
I honestly forgot what divisions they're in.
It's close to being done.
Is this it, though?
If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Oh, that cut is getting worse.
So Arlovski's getting absolutely manhandled.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good move.
Magny gonna beat Mike Mallet. I mean, yeah, put some respect on Neil Magny.
Here, DC, he's curled up.
No, he's exhausted.
Neil Magny's gonna slap the hell out of that dude.
Lands the ground and pound strike
Fight
here.
back! Fight back!
And another one. Another strike from the top.
Cool. So
Lands.
the middleweights, welterweight rankings are up to date.
Severn's right back to the full mount here. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get
Arlovski's getting absolutely manhandled.
Beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now he's looking.
People care way too much about Ian Gary's personal life. Well, you know, that's how people are in general. They definitely...
When he goes to finish, he has
People
the pass.
try to live vicariously through their favorite, you know, fighters or celebrities, and oh my god. Is he tapping?
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful.
Here's my thing. Andrei Arlovski, this entire round, has been absolutely manhandled. This has been all Dan Severn, and we did not see this form from Dan Severn in the tournament. I'm very surprised at what we're seeing here. As I said, it's been all Dan. Yeah, a lot of people felt that Dan Severn lost his edge, lost his touch. I think Ian will KO Luque in round number 1. I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Well, he continues to
I think Luque wins that fight still.
Arlovski's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. That horn sound means we have reached the end of round 1.
Round number 1 was completely Dan Severn. I'm going to say 10-7. 10-7, Dan Severn. I mean, Arlovski didn't do anything. He got taken down, and then that was it. You know, so Arlovski needs to make up a lot of ground here. And with how badly Arlovski got beaten down, I can't see Arlovski making it past round number 3, if it even gets there. So for Arlovski, if he wants to win this fight, it's I don't know where it's going to come from.
He's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight.
And it's wild. So you think of Andrei Arlovski, and you know he's been a ranked fighter in our series since UFC 2, and you know, he's kind of been on a decline since. Randy Brown or Muslim Salakov. I go with Salakov, just because. This main event right now, you're seeing Dan Severn put an absolute clinic. Beautiful judo hip toss. So this is a worst case scenario for Andrei Arlovski, who's been absolutely dominated. If I'm Andrei, I get. What do? Do you get back to your feet, or do you try to, you know, survive this thing and go to the ground? I mean, either or. He's been whooped on both ends.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by the pit bull. Oh, well, that eye's officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat.
Sterling wants Cater in March or April. I'd like to see that. I think that's a really cool fight. I like Calvin Cater. I like Aljamain Sterling. I think that's a really interesting fight. It's two different styles for sure, but I think Aljamain Sterling's going to pick someone who knows that doesn't really wrestle like that. So I think that's why he tried to pick Calvin Cater. Calvin Cater's a boxer. Calvin Cater loves to. He's a stand-up type of fighter, not a wrestler. Aljamain Sterling, on the other hand, likes to wrestle. He can box. He can also wrestle. So I think that's why he wants Calvin Cater.
Tight now, he's advancing. The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean,
I'm just surprised that we're seeing Arlovski last this long.
so much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not caught. No, look at him attack that arm triangle on the
Dan Severn's determined on getting us a submission.
lock his hands,
Moreno will be champ again. I don't know about that one. He's got a long way to go.
All right, side control now. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop.
I don't understand how.
And the result is not going to change.
10 minutes.
Arlovski's going to get finished in this round. I can't see Arlovski hanging on. He hasn't done anything. He has not done anything for 2 straight rounds. What will you do for 1,000? Oh, like for 1,000 subscribers? I have no idea. We need a doctor stoppage. We need a miracle for Arlovski. I mean, this isn't even a fight at this point. This is a mugging. Like, I feel even bad for even putting this fight together at the moment. We're just seeing as a man just... Oh, Jesus, Lord.
Back to the feet now.
It's just being outclassed. But if I do like if I do ever hit 1,000 subscribers, hopefully, I don't know what I do. I feel like
North-south, we'll see if the crowd can be mature about this. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fighter.
Oh, Jesus, that was an elbow.
He's very close to the finish here.
That's it. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. The mugging is finally over. Dan Severn. Mike Tyson. It's happening. Dan Severn 9-2. Andrei Arlovski 13-11. Holy moly! But no, whatever I get for 1,000 subscribers, I mean, I'm pretty sure I will probably have like a big, like, not 24 hours, like a 12-hour stream, just kind of like, and just switch games. Probably have like a party, celebrate. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. But folks, we have one more part just now, as you guys know, the awards. Let's get straight into this. Performance of the night knockouts going to 3 different people. Jared Cannonier, John Dodson, and I'll even say Bilal Muhammad. Fight of the night? Whew, that's a tough one. Fight of the night, I'm going to give to BJ Penn, Bobby Green. And we had no submissions. I just realized that. Interesting. So, with that being said, please do, everybody, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the BVTV channel. I had a blast. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will see you guys next week with some more UFC content. I'll be streaming probably Dead by Daylight today or tonight or probably tomorrow, and Apex and all that other stuff. So, just stay tuned for that. Can't wait for this. See you guys soon, alright? Peace out, everybody! Stay off the hook.